Welcome, Minneapolis High School Lion fans, back to the Atchison Sports Arena, Atchison, Kansas. March 11th, 2011, we're here for semifinal round of Class 3A state basketball. The Minneapolis Lions taking on the number 1 seed and number 3 ranked Atchison County High School out of Effingham, Northeast Kansas. Welcome back to our broadcast. We cheer on the Lions here. Minneapolis coming into as they get ready for state action tonight as the Minneapolis Lions and the Atchison County Community High School, and they are the Tigers as we get ready for battle tonight against the undefeated and top seed in this tournament. They're number 3 ranked in state, but they are the number 1 in this tournament as they get ready to take on the Minneapolis Lions. As both teams come away with a victory last night. Atchison County won pretty easily, and Minneapolis grinded one out and ended up winning by 12 last night, guys. Is that right? 12 points. Yep. 12 points. Minneapolis and Atchison County Community High School about 8 minutes away from battle tonight. Mike Perry, Dale Leach, myself, Scott Osherman, and Mike, it's pretty exciting to be back here on the air tonight, this afternoon actually, as the Minneapolis Lions advance to the second round. We are guaranteed another game tomorrow, and we're hoping to get back to that championship and maybe have a chance to get revenge on Wichita Collegiate. But we got to get by this team first. And guys, isn't it amazing just watching that, how many teams have taken after our slide over in the past. We don't do that anymore, but boy, that was a Coach Williams tradition that they would slide on the floor. First time I saw that, I said, who in the world is this guy doing this kind of stuff? Now you look at others, and it's picked up that tradition. So the Lions, number 4 ranked in the state, 5 seed, take on the number 3 ranked, number 1 seed here in 3A state tournament basketball. And we've talked about coming down, guys, that the Kansas Basketball Coach Association is, we keep talking about their rankings, where Lions have started out number 2 of the season, are currently number 4. Number 1 through 4 in this division are playing in the semifinals tonight. So.
Lucky? No, I don't think so. I think they've done their homework on the teams and provided the best finish. The semifinals and the finals here at Atchison. The Class 3A is a top-notch group, and as Dale mentioned, 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the semifinals here. Minneapolis taking on Atchison County. Atchison County, a strong team, and I noticed, Scott, Atchison has 2 or 3 left-handers on that team, so a little different twist for us defensively, but I don't think I can handle 3 babies.
I'm smiling because I just saw my good friend Darren Laws walk in with the triplets, pushing the stroller with the triplets. I'm just amazed at that. That's pretty impressive to bring him to the state tournament.
Yeah, he's put a little motor on that.
Sorry to get sidetracked there.
Another 3 months, he'll need that motor on there. Poundage just intensifies as kids grow. Triplets, wonderful. What a blessing.
Absolutely. Sorry to get a sidetrack there.
Second semifinal tonight will have the number 2 seed, I believe,
Scott City, yeah.
Whatever they are, take on the number 3 seed, Wichita Collegiate.
Scott City is the Beavers. Scott City Beavers.
And how you get a beaver out there in northwest Kansas, I don't know.
And the Spartans are collegiate, so.
But,
well, if you advance in the semifinals at state, you've done your homework and you've worked hard to get past that opponent because the competition is very stiff, and we've got our work cut out for us tonight. Atchison County kids are undefeated. don't have a defeat yet this year. Oh, they have one.
No.
Oh, sorry.
No.
I thought we were still talking Square City.
No, Atchison County is undefeated.
County, yeah.
So Atchison County is who we're going to be tackling here in just a little bit, and they're athletic, they're long, and they're good, and we're going to have to play hard. We're going to have a better first half tonight, Scott, than we did last night, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. We kind of struggled in the first half. The amazing thing that kind of pulled us through was our free throw shooting. Our free throw shooting is what held us and pulled us through, and that kept us going. The Minneapolis Lions taking the floor right now in their red that they had on last night. They'll have it on again today. Atchison County will be the home team. Atchison County, they've got a couple kids that we got to watch out for, and that is Austin Eckert, a 6'2" junior, and he likes to shoot, and he averages around 18 points a game, if I remember right, Dale. And then they've got Art Gargula, Andrea Gargula, number 33, a senior, 6'6". I bet you he's down the low post. What do you want to bet?
I don't think he plays point guard. Or wing. Well, he did take a three last night.
He's a pretty good-sized boy looking down the field, on the floor.
He is a big cat.
Yeah.
Probably shoots a lot of free throws, but as you mentioned, Scott, they would be smart to play him on the low block. Of course, they've got a couple guys that can play down there. Number 10 is a pretty good stretch of imagination here at about 6'3", but a left-hander will have to play the left hand on the defense, but we play Floyd, left-hander, and we played him well in the sub-state. So I'm sure Coach Shoup has done his homework, and boy, it's exciting to be here again, and Minneapolis high school basketball just keeps impressing me year after year. They're here again and playing well.
Last night, guys, our salvation in the game against the Burlington Wildcats, we got them in foul trouble early, and they kept fouling. And we went to the line 39 times and hit 28 of them.
That is an impressive
71.8%. On deuces, or field goals overall, we were 11 of 38 for 28.9%. On three-pointers, we were 2 of 9 for 22.2%. I'd like to see the free throw percentage continue and up the ante on the field goal.
It's interesting that Atchison County, looking at them, they bring their starters, are the only ones that are shooting around. That is really interesting that they just let their starters go out on the floor to shoot around.
Well, maybe that's about all they play. Who knows? I don't know.
Well, let's hope.
Well, you're taught early on as a young basketball player, your coach will teach you this in 8th grade or freshman. You have to adjust to officiating, and I don't think Burlington adjusted last night. As the game progressed, they kept playing their style of ball, and it got them in trouble. Minneapolis able to get to the free throw line and over the limit. Burlington, terrible foul trouble just midway through that third quarter, and that's when Minneapolis kicked it into high gear, and we put up 23 points in the fourth quarter. So, yeah, the free throws were numerous, but I think Coach Shoup did a great job coaching last night against Burlington, and I also think Burlington's coach didn't get his kids settled down and adjust to the officiating that was taking place.
And I liked how we came out in the second half last night, and we had made some adjustments, and we really focused on getting them in deeper foul trouble in the second half. I like that, dropping them down in the low post.
First two possessions, you're right, Scott. We went directly to the rack, down low to Dillon, and they fouled right away. Put him right at the free throw line, but from there it just snowballed. They were not able to handle us down low. In foul trouble, they had to play reserves that would just may not be as quick as, because Minneapolis is definitely quick all over the floor. So.
Minneapolis and the Atchison County Tigers about ready to do battle here. And as we get ready to go here, Minneapolis will be in their traveling red, Atchison County in their home white. And we talked about this last night. We will be, regardless, we will be in our red tomorrow as well. But Minneapolis getting ready to do battle here as they get ready to announce the starting lineups.
Do not wash the uniforms. Not after a victory. At this stage of the game, just let them ride. I'm superstitious.
Let them stand up on their notes and think them out. Can't beat them still. We're laughing about that because Mike on the drive down here fair warned us that by golly,
I'm changing. Same attire as I had last night, and as long as we keep winning, it's going to be worn again tomorrow night too.
So Minneapolis has a decent crowd. I really thought we'd have more of a crowd. Had a great crowd last night, and we may still have some more scatter in. But got a good student body section. Minneapolis and Atchison County getting ready to do battle. Atchison County had to travel a long ways, but let's see if we can rock this place and get it loud. For Minneapolis, number 3, a 5'9" senior, Casey Argenbright. And for the Atchison County Community High School, a 6'4" sophomore, and he's a guard, Jacob Hansen. So they got some length in their guard position. What they do. So all their starters are above 6 foot. For Minneapolis, number 10, a 5'9" senior, Tyler Macy. They may have some height, but we've got some speed, boys. And for Effingham, Atchison County, Austin Eckert, a 6'6" junior. He's one we got to watch. He likes to light them up, and he saw him warm up. He will take some threes. For Minneapolis, number 13 had a great night last night. We hope he has another one tonight. He's a 6'1" junior, Andrew Oxel. And for Tigers, number 21, Riley Hundley, a 5'8" senior. I was wrong. I thought they were all over 6 foot under starters. I thought they got a token short. Yeah. For Minneapolis, number 15, a 6'2" senior, Grayson George. Fear the beard. And for Atchison County, a 6'1" senior, number 22, Ryan Martin. And for Minneapolis, what I expect to have a good night tonight, and that's Dylan Crossan, a 6'3" senior. Dylan kind of struggled last night. I think you'll see him have a good game tonight. And for the Tigers, he's a solid one, 6'6" senior, number 33, Andre Gargula.
Dylan is due for a big one.
125 pounds, right, really? Yeah, he may have 125 pounds.
675.
So he's a pretty good solid player. And the officiating is getting set. Both squads getting final instructions. Coach Shute talking to his boys, and we're about ready to do battle. Minneapolis and Atchison County about ready to do battle here. And guys, we've got to continue our same strategies we've done all year. Got to get some transition points. We've got to find a way to hit from the outside and also get it in the post, the high-low game.
Exactly. And the defense will carry us. Minneapolis plays the good-sized defense. Quick all over the floor, and as Scott mentioned, we can force a turnover here and there in the transition game, get an easy layup here and there. So I think it's important for Minneapolis to come out and have a little bit better first half. A team like this could put you away early in this game.
And Gargula gets the tip. Nice box out there to get the tip. Ball goes in the hands of number 21. That is Hundley. Hundley on the outside. He'll look across 40, swing pass all the way over to the outside to Martin. Martin back to Hundley. Hundley will set it up, gets it over to Eckert. And there's going to be a kick. Nice job. Great hustle. Oh, yes! And he almost tips it out of bounds, and he does throw it backcourt, and they get it across the court. Wow, that was nearly a big turnover right there. All on the outside. Gets it in the hands of number 21, which is Hundley. Hundley back to Martin, and we got a foul. That's it. So Andrew Oxel is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first one. Eckert getting ready to inbounds, gets it to Gargula. Back to Eckert. Eckert will drive, guarded by Macy. Three-point shot up and off the mark, rebounded by the big man, Tyler Macy.
I think Tyler opened this up last night with a rebound.
Like those. Casey.
Sorry about that. You're right, Casey. He opened this up with a rebound last night.
Sure did. Way short on that first shot. Atchison County 3-ball wasn't really close off the front of the rim.
Yoxel at the top. Brings his man down. Gets it up. And it's out of bounds. Yoxel tried to draw the foul. And it was blocked. Yeah.
I think he might have caught a body there also. It might have.
That's what Andrew, I think, was trying to get. Grayson inbounds. Gets it to Yoxel. Back to Argenbright. Casey on the outside. He'll drive. Back to Macy. And they are draping Grayson pretty tight, which we expected.
They're not even guarding Kyler. Now they are.
Macy on the outside. He'll drive around. Back to Argenbright. Grayson on the left-hand side. Back to Andrew. Andrew back to Casey. Casey down low to Grayson. Off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Hanson. Hanson will get it back to Hunley. Hunley back to Eckert. There was a walk. No call.
That's an awful good look by Grayson. Did not get it to drop.
Nothing. 0-0 here. And it goes off of red.
Yeah, Argenbright.
It'll stay with the Tigers. Underneath their own basket, they will inbounds. Into Eckert. Eckert back to Gargula. Gargula back to Hunley. Hunley back to Eckert. Eckert guarded by Macy. Macy getting the task of watching him tie Jonah.
We're looking inside. There's a shot to the side. Off the rim.
So far, the first two shots from Atchison County, not very good off the front of the rim.
Grayson on the outside for a deep three, and it's off the mark and rebounded by Eckert. Nobody scored here yet. 5:14 left. Eckert will drive. Yes, there we go. Nice job, Tyler Macy. And Macy does a great job of getting the body right there, and Eckert lowers the shoulder. And the official saying, hey, come on, what's the best player here?
Great position by Kyler, and you tuck the shoulder in and give him a bump. A little acting by Kyler, but good position by Macy to take that charge.
Argenbright on the outside, back to Grayson for three. There you go. Nice job, Grayson George. He hit the three. We've got the lead, 3-0. Well, that's okay. Grayson missed his first three, but he hits that one. Last night he hit his first three and then kind of went cold. So let's hope he continues tonight on that one right there. Ball on the outside, gets it to Hunley. Hunley back over to Martin. Martin on the outside, he'll drive. Shot up and off the mark, rebounded by, there we go. Dylan Crossan had position, and Gargula goes over his back. Nice job, Dylan Crossan with position right there.
That's going to be the key. Blocks out.
Yeah, 13 foul.
Get him on your back.
And Minneapolis will get in Zach Allison as well as Garrett Doherty.
Rebounding always the key, and Minneapolis boxed out well there. Gargula over the back of Crossan.
Doherty on the outside, back to Macy. Macy looks down low to Allison. Gets it back to Andrew Yoxel. Yoxel on the outside, back to Grayson. Grayson will drive. Back over to Zach. Back to Grayson. Grayson looks at the three. Pulls it off, shot up, can't get it, and it's going to be tipped off the back of the rim, or back to the side. Can't even talk, Mike.
About the sides down there. I thought kind of up there.
Or out of bounds onto the referee.
Yeah, he was bumped a couple times, Mike. Garrett Doherty checks in for Dylan Crossan. As
along with Garrett Towns is in. Oh, we almost picked his pocket. Kyler hustling from behind. Great hustle.
There we go. Nice job there. Zach Allison gets down there and gets a little pressure. We forced the turnover. Nice job by the Minneapolis defense. They had position down there. Zach quickly got back there. Nice job. 3-0 Lions with the lead. Garrett Doherty on the right-hand side. Back to Grayson. Grayson, and he's going to walk with it. Just hesitated enough, I guess, that we turned the ball over.
A couple of turnovers by Grayson. Maybe trying to do a little bit too much. I thought he had an open look right off the get-go, just jack it right away.
Zach Allison can't quite get position set. He was moving, and going to the line will be number 22, Ryan Martin, 6'1" senior for the Tigers. 3:33 left to go here at the line. Shot is up, and it's off the front of the rim. 3-0, Lions to the lead. 3:33 left in the first. Second shot coming. And it's off the front of the, it rolls in. Hit the front of the rim and rolled in. Minneapolis will get back in. Andrew and Alex Yoxel, as well as Casey Argenbright. Grayson George will have a seat. Garrett Pounds and Kyler Macy will have a seat. So I like this right here, guys, the fact that Minneapolis is running some bodies in. Tigers haven't ran anybody in yet.
Nobody in yet.
Jordy on the outside.
We get a little up-tempo going. We'll see how good a shape they're in.
Yoxel in the paint, can't get it, and misses off the bunny down low. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Casey Argenbright. Boy, they're cold. Casey will bring it down.
So are we.
Alex Yoxel on the outside. Back to Doherty. Doherty looks down low. Back to Yoxel. Alex on the outside. Looks down low to Andrew. There's some boxing going on down there. Casey rolls to the right-hand side. Preparing our right tackle for next football. Casey drives. Back to Andrew at the free throw line. Back to Alex. Alex takes the shot, and it's off the mark. And we cannot get a bucket right now, guys. They got 2-on-1. Jared Doherty. Yes! Nice job, Jared Doherty. And that's two big fouls right there on Eckert as he gets his second, and they've got to bring somebody in. Nice job, Jared Doherty, to get position right there.
Garrett slid in, had his feet planted, and a player-controlled foul is called. That's Eckert's second, as Scott mentioned. That's a big foul.
And we will bring in Ramsey Hunley.
We got a quick 30-second timeout called by Coach Shute here.
We will take one with them. Minneapolis Lions with the lead, 3-1, 2:31 left in the first. We'll be back after this word.
Well, I wasn't ready.
Well, we'll keep it here then. In that case, Minneapolis, say thanks to our sponsors here on 910KNA.com. We appreciate everyone listening at home. And Minneapolis has the lead, 3-1, 2:31 left. And Mike, I like our tempo so far. We're cold, so are they. But so far we've got to find a way to continue to drive that ball down. Got to hit some of them bunnies in the lane. We're a little intimidated by that 6'6" at Gargula.
That's our kind of ball game so far. Minneapolis, right where we want to be.
What was it I said last night? If we could hold them under 4, we get them.
That's what you said, Dale. I think you're right.
Casey Argenbright to bring it down.
All we have to do is score 41.
Argenbright to the right-hand side. Minneapolis gets some new bodies, and we got to get it off. We do get it to Grayson. That was close. And there is a foul right there, and this is going to be on Jacob Hansen as he was guarding Grayson pretty tight there. The player they brought in was a 5'10" sophomore, Ramsey Hunley. Dylan Crossan back to Andrew Yoxel, back to Casey. Casey on the outside, gets it back to Grayson. Grayson double teamed, back out to Argenbright. Casey will drive, back to Dylan. Dylan in the lane, can't get it. He backs out, nice job by Crossan in the lane to back out of that one.
Made a strong move to recover that, that's for sure.
Crossan in the lane, can't get it, but he'll be fouled and he'll go to the line. Dylan Crossan with a little baby hook on the inside, couldn't get it the ball. Nice high-low action, though, by Andrew Yoxel to Dylan Crossan. First personal foul on number 22, and that is Ryan Martin. That's their 15th foul. 2 fouls on the lines. Crossan at the line, he makes the first one. Minute 47 left in the first, 4-1, Lions with the lead.
Free throw is very important. How many times did we get to the line last night, Dale?
39 times.
Second shot is up and good.
Made 28. 71%.
Not too bad.
Hundley will bring it down for the Tigers. Rolls to the right-hand side. Ball goes swing pass. And there's a foul right there. Wow! There was some shoving going on, and they get Gargula for his second.
I like it. I like it.
And that is big right there. And they're going to bring in another player. They got to go to their bench, and they bring in Blaze Hollins, a 5'11" senior. Okay, now I like this. I like this look now. We should be able to get some high-low action going right here.
Minute 30 to go in the quarter. Huge mistake. Coach lets that kid get his third personal foul in the first half. Last night, Burlington's coach, boy, we have got to take care of the ball.
There's a nice job right there by Crossan to get in there. Good hustle by Atchison County as well. They get a hand in there. They took him on the ball. Luckily, Dylan got down on the floor to get the tie-up, or we would have had a turnover.
So we had possession arrow.
Dylan Crossan in the paint. Up and good. Nice backdoor play. And Dylan finishes it with a great pass by Andrew Yoxel. 7-1 Lions with the lead. Ball will go back over to Hollins. Hollins back to Hanson. Hanson takes a three off the mark. And he's rebounded by Garrett Doherty, and he will be fouled. And Garrett will walk the other direction to go to the line for a one-on-one. Foul, I believe, is on from Hollins. Alex Yoxel, Kyler Macy coming in for Casey Arterburg.
That's the 17th foul on Atchison County. Minneapolis will be in the 1-on-1 rest of the first half. Here we are at the free throw line again.
Minute
Mercy.
2 to go in the quarter.
Doherty at the line. Shot is up, and it's...
Well, there's one of those straight hard ones, but that one
holds in. 8-1. Doherty will have his second one coming.
Nice shot, Garrett. Give me one more.
And he does. Nice job, Garrett Doherty, as he gets them both. Alex Yoxel will check in for Grayson George to give Grayson a little breather. Minute 2 left in the first. 9-1 Lions with the lead. Ball will go into the hands of Hundley. Hundley will bring it down, guarded by Doherty. I'd like to see Doherty pick his pocket. And it will go back to Hanson. Hanson will drive. Back to Martin. He'll drive around. He's one that is a quick shooter, and he does get it off, and he makes that one. Nice shot by Ryan Martin as he works it and gets the bucket.
The deuce, 9-3, 35 seconds to go.
Martin has all their points so far.
Doherty on the outside.
Here's that stone I saw the other night. They're looking to trap. There's a reach-in
another foul. And that one's going to be on, I believe, Hundley. And that'll be the 18th foul. And we will go back to the line. Garrett Doherty, Zach Allison will check in, as well as Garrett Pounds. That's probably wise to get Andrew out of there with one foul. So Doherty at the line. Shot is up, and it's good. Wow, Garrett Doherty.
All right.
29.2 seconds left in the first. Second free throw coming.
He's got the touch now.
Shot is up, and it's good. And he makes them both. Nice job, senior Garrett Doherty. Ball will be brought down by Hundley. Hundley. There's a nice job by Tyler. Good call by the official there. Kyler didn't quite have his feet set, and there was an arm extension. Where in the past we've seen the arm extend, that didn't happen right there.
That's correct. We were guarding close and tight, but just not in position to take that player control from.
3-point shot up and off the mark. Rebound by Zach Allison. Big rebound, Zach. Nice job, big guy. 11 seconds. Garrett Doherty will bring it down.
You got to take care of that defensive glass, and
8 seconds. Allison. I don't think he knows how much time's left. 2 seconds. He doesn't. No.
Yeah,
and he puts the shot up.
Oh! The bank shot.
How much time there was? It sounded like huge.
Oh, that would have been huge. 11-3 is the score at the end of one. your Minneapolis Lions have the lead. We'll be back. You're listening to 910candy.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 2. Back in a second.
Tonight's game coverage is brought to you by Santa Fe Carpet, where new carpet starts at $1.50 per square foot. Santa Fe Carpet now has soft scents like Bliss, softest, smartest carpet ever in 48 colors. Salina's bottom line carpet price, Santa Fe Carpet, 4 blocks south of St. John's Military School.
City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medication, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy in downtown Minneapolis.
Bennett Autoflex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoflex Salon, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars, new GMC trucks, and SUVs. Serving their customers since 1957, Bennett Autoflex Salina.
Welcome back to the Sports Arena, Atchison, Kansas, as the Tigers get their starters back in the ball game. Out on the top of the key is Hunley with the ball, and he's guarded by Macy. They will get it over to Hanson. Hanson, after Martin, who's had the hot hand, they will get it back to Eckert. Eckert will drive. They will kick it out. Back on the outside. They get it down low. Back to Martin. Back to Gargula. Eckert with the deep three. Oh, you got to watch that guy. He's willing to shoot from anywhere, and he does right there. 11-6. They get just like that right back in there with the big three by Eckert.
They're in a zone. It's a 1-3-1 type trapping. They want to trap anywhere they can. The corners are out on top.
Argenbright on the outside, and this zone is a little bit different look for us as they do try to trap us there. They get it to Yoxel. Yoxel will drive. Into Zach Allison. Back to Macy. 6:46 left. Argenbright on the outside. Back to Macy. Macy. And there's going to be a second foul on Andrew Yoxel.
Goodness.
Dylan Crossan will check in for Yoxel as he has 2 personal fouls.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
He was ready to come in earlier, too, Doc.
11-6. Atchison County with the ball, and they will bring it down. They will get it to Eckert. Eckert back on the outside to Hunley. Hunley, another three, and that's off the mark. Rebound by Grayson George. Nice rebound, Grayson, as he gets those arms up there and gets a nice rebound. He's double-teamed at the top. They get it to Argenbright. I'd like to see Casey pop one of those. He can make them. I'd like to see him take it. Dribbles through the traffic. Back over to Macy. Back to Argenbright. 6:03. Looks like we're just kind of out of line a little bit.
We're going to run clock. We got them in the 1-and-1.
We can't. If we keep them turning the ball over, why not?
Like, I was afraid to do
I
right
know.
there.
Darn it. And we turn it over right there. That's what I'm critical of.
Is violation on Arkansas.
Is that right there? We gotta take the opportunities when we have them, in my opinion. That's why I'm up here not coaching them. Ball on the outside, gets it to Hunley. Eckert takes, wow. He is so quick, and Macy's going to get his first personal foul.
15th foul. Atchison County with 18 fouls, Minneapolis with 5, so second will have 2 to get.
Yeah. Macy has his second. Garrett Doherty will come in, and I like this matchup with Doherty on Eckert. And another foul just like that, so reach-in foul on Dylan Crossan, I think. So 16 foul. And we're just darn close to letting them back in the 1-and-1 here. They are quick, aren't they, guys? Hunley on the outside. Shot up and off the mark. Oh, nice backside rebound, and it's right in there. Nobody had him, and that is Ryan Hundley, and he gets it.
That was an easy bucket.
11-8, Minneapolis.
Just seems like we're out of sorts in the lane here. Nice job, Dylan Crossan. Can't get it. They will come back the other direction. Back to Eckert. A deep three. Oh, rebounded by Grayson George. Oh, that would have been a killer, guys.
A little bit out of his range, I think, and glad that one front ran.
11-8. Minneapolis up by 3, but yet to score here in the second quarter. They've gotten 5. 5-0 run. A free by Grayson. It's good. Nice job, Grayson George, as he hits a free right there from well beyond the arc. Nice job, Grayson. Ball goes back on the outside. They look down low. Shot, and it's good.
Well, this one's right now.
Gargula gets a little one in the lane, and he'll be fouled by Crossan. That'll be just his first.
Second. I got him with 2.
Yeah, I think so too. Zach Allison will check in. And they've yet to get a foul here in the second half. We've gotten 5 in the second quarter.
Yeah.
So Gargula at the line. Shot is up, and it's good. 14-11, back to a 3-point lead for the Lions. Argenbright on the outside. Back to Grayson. Grayson swing pass over to Doherty.
Skip pass was skipped a little bit too much there.
And we turn the ball over. .405 left in the second quarter. 14-11. Lions with the lead. Hundley on the outside. He'll drive and blocking foul on George.
Reach hand foul. That's Grayson's first with the knee. And they're going to be in the line from here on out also.
That was team foul 8 for both. Yeah, 8 fouls now. Now they wanted to even it up a little bit. They have definitely done so on that. Free throws up and good as he makes the first one. 14-12. Atchison County has gotten right back into this. A big second quarter right here. Second shot is up and it's good as well. Grayson will inbounds it to Argenbright. Casey will bring it down. 1-point lead for Minneapolis at the 3:52 mark. Grayson on the outside. Ball goes swing pass over to Argenbright. Casey will dribble in. It's a deep zone. Grayson a deep three. And it's off the mark, rebounded by Hanson. Hanson back to Eckert. In or out. Will drive. Nice job, Zach Allison with the steal. And the foul! Nice job by Zach Allison. And he gets fouled by Eckert. Oh, nice was that. Way to go, Zach Allison. Wow.
And that's his third.
Third personal foul.
Coach has his hands on his hips wondering why. Did you do that?
He turned and dribbled into the double team and got it stripped away. Oh, what am I doing? Looking for
for a ball is. Zach Allison at the line for a 1-on-1. And he misses it. Off the mark, he'll go back the other direction into Martin. Martin back to Hundley. They got 2 Hundleys in there right now, so we'll have to watch that one. Ball goes back on the outside. Swing pass. 3-point shot, and it's good. They got the lead. Martin puts it in, and they get the first lead of the ball game for them. They've got some shooters, guys.
They had 3 of them hit trays last night. It's tough.
There, Doherty. Backward to Argenbright for 3. Yes, nice job, Casey. I wanted that one like a few minutes ago. There he gave it to me. Nice job, Casey Argenbright from the wing.
That's the place you have to attack this 1-3-1 trap. Oh, Doherty's hurt.
Let's get the wind knocked out of it. 2:27 remaining. Half.
Casey will get his first personal foul. Garrett's still laying on the floor. I think he just got the wind knocked out of him or something.
Minneapolis leading 17-16. Both teams with 9 fouls. And the post player is at the free throw line.
And he was perfect earlier. Kyler Mason will check in. Who's over there working on him? Can you tell?
Is that Dr. Atchison?
No, it's not. And he misses it. Nice job. Good rebound by Grayson as they miss the free throw lines.
Somebody from the sports arena.
Grayson on the outside. Back to Casey.
That's where you have to attack it right there.
Yeah, nice job, Casey. He attacked it right there and puts it in, tries to draw the foul, doesn't get it, but he gets the bucket instead. 19-16, 2:04 left here in the first half. Ball goes back to Martin. He's been the hot hand so far for the Tigers. Back to Hunley with the ball. He'll pull it out. Gets it to the younger Hunley. Oh, good hustle. Kyler Macy can't quite get it. And nice hustle by the defensive specialist, Kyler Macy.
That was close. That would have been a huge turnover with just 1:44 left.
They played a very clean half of basketball, guys. They have yet to. They've only got one turnover. They get a new player in. Mitchell Kurtz checks in for the first time for the Tigers. That was a walk.
That was a walk.
Grayson with the rebound.
Picture those charging fouls.
Good call.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry about that, Dale. You're exactly right.
Grayson at the line for 2.
Huntley with his second foul.
Oh, yeah, these 2 players full fouls.
That is the 10th team foul, so we're in the double bonus. And Grayson makes the first one. 20-16. Grayson at the line for another one.
Now they made a run at us, and we kind of pulled back away so far.
Second one is up, and he makes it. Nice job. Garrett Doherty will check back in here in just a second. Kurtz with the ball. Gets it back over to Hansen. Hansen. Oh! Casey gets called for a foul away from the ball. Casey got leveled on that one.
Casey just playing good tight defense, and the defender turned and ran right into him. Casey's really good at taking that charge. The ref's off the other way, for sure. I didn't see it that way. Of course, ain't good no call.
We're good homers up here. At the line. Shot is up, and it's good. And off the bench, a junior, Mitchell Kurtz. It's a big one for the free throw line. He'll have another one coming. Kind of comes in, just a lefty, just smooth as ice, isn't he?
Yeah, Doherty's back into the line. That's what we don't want.
Yeah. And the rebound by Gargula. And he gets fouled by Grayson. And Gargula makes the bucket, and he'll go to the line for the N1. And 21-19, just like that. They're within one as he makes the free throw.
Just got to let him go when the big guy gets it down that low.
Yep. A lot of different calls, foul-wise, in the second quarter compared to the first quarter. Casey, ball goes to Doherty. Doherty will pull it out.
Call 5 seconds?
No. Call a timeout, I think. Oh, no.
Yeah, coach had a timeout for the turnover.
21-20,
Yeah.
43 seconds.
I don't know. I'm thinking they did call a 5-second violation. So 21-20, Lions with the lead We'll take a break. You're listening to 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 2.
Salina Spring and Axle, specializing in all your suspension, alignment, and brake needs for over 50 years. Located at 672 South Broadway, just north of Crawford Street in Salina.
Well, they have the ball.
Yeah, I thought they called a 5-second call. So, unfortunately, we get the turnover, and that's a costly one right there as we get them a chance to take the lead into the half as Kurtz will bring it down, gets it on the outside, gets back to Hansen, back to Martin. Martin looks down low. And just like that, they've got the lead as Gargula takes it right to Zach Allison and gets it.
22-21, 20 seconds remaining.
He is quick for a big guy, isn't he?
Ball goes to Alex Yoxel. Back to Grayson. 13 seconds. Back to Tyler. Tyler back to Doherty.
9 seconds.
Barrett needs to trap out of that. Back down the oh, and there's a walk. Gosh darn it. Just like that, we give 22-21 at the half. We give up the lead, and they have the lead at the half as we could not get the shot off. And they outscore us in the second quarter. Outscore us by 8, is that right? In that quarter?
I'm still adding.
So Minneapolis trails by 1 at the half. We'll take a break, then we'll be back with some stats. You're listening to 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 2. And welcome back to the Sports Arena, Hutchinson, Kansas, as the Minneapolis Lions trail at the half, 22-21. Minneapolis had the lead at the end of 1, and Atchison County came out in the second quarter, and they hit their shots, and we got into foul trouble in the second quarter. And the fouls are kind of even now, but a little bit of turn of events from the first to the second. Mike, how about some stats?
Well, you're right, Scott. We quit playing defense in the second quarter, and you get the silly reach-in fouls because you're not moving your feet and working hard on the defensive end. And stats, Eckert, the only person in foul trouble, he picked up his third personal foul there in the first half. But scoring for Atchison County, Eckert did have 3 points on a 3 from beyond the arc. Ryan Martin had 6. Kurtz off the bench had a free throw. He had 1. Hundley had 4. And Gardula had all his points in the second quarter. He had 8. For Minneapolis, Casey Argenbright had 5, all in the second quarter. Grayson George had 8. Dylan Crossan had 4. Garrett Doherty with 4 free throws in the first quarter had 4, and that's scoring for Minneapolis. We outscored them 11-3 in the first quarter, and they outscored us 19-10 in the second quarter. And Atchison County at halftime has a 1-point lead, 22-21.
Fouls, we have 3 on Andrew.
No, just 2.
Nope. Fouls, just briefly, Casey has 2, Kyler has 2, Andrew has 2, Grayson George has 2, Dylan Crossan has 2, and if I was Andrew Yoxel, I would watch it pretty closely because they are watching him like a hawk. Austin Eckert, the big gun for Atchison County, has 3. Gargula has 2 and played that way throughout the second quarter, and Hundley has 2 fouls for Atchison County.
That's those 3 players with the fouls. That's pretty amazing. You look at it, most of their fouls came in the first quarter, and all of ours, except we had 2 fouls in the first quarter, I believe, and we have 9 in the second quarter.
Pretty much, yeah. And that's it's indicative of not moving your feet on defense and being a little bit lazy. You got to work on that defensive end to make this thing effective, and I thought we were working hard in the first quarter. Of course, Atchison County, to their credit, changed up. Good coach will do that, and Atchison County plays with that 1-3-1 trap zone. They try and box you into the corner and take you out of your offensive flow. Actually, there's no motion offense you can run against it because they've got either your point guard trapped in the corner or your shooting guard, your off guard, trapped down in the low block down in the corner there on the baseline. So I'm sure Coach Shoup's going to get us attacking that baseline as Casey did a couple of times down there. It's pretty effective. And here again, you've been asking for it, Scott, and Casey delivered. I do think he's going to have to shoot from the outside if we're going to win this game here tonight.
Yeah, because they are really, Grayson's had some looks, he's had some points, but they are really clamping down on him. Only looks he's getting his deep looks. I think you're right. I think you're going to have to start seeing some dribble penetration from the baseline with maybe some drop-down pass. We had it at the very end. We had a good penetration with the drop-down pass, but Zach just couldn't handle it with the ball was low, and he just couldn't handle it.
They capitalized on it.
And they did capsize. That's one of those you got to catch quick and release. And I'm sure that Coach Shoup talked to the boys about that, and I'm sure that they're going to make some adjustments on the defensive side as well. 22-21, 3:27 left in the half. Minneapolis trails by 1 at the half. And, I don't know, Mike, if I think you got to still continue to take it to them and somehow force Gargula and Eckert. And did you say Martin had 2?
Yeah.
Martin.
Oh, no, Martin just has 1.
Martin just has 1. So somehow force them to get some more fouls. And turnovers-wise, both teams fairly clean half of basketball, but going to have to make some adjustments. The Lions are here in the second half.
Well, the key to breaking any zone is ball movement. We had the lead, and we were in no hurry, and that makes it easy for them to walk up on you and trap you. And we just throw over the top, and we're okay with that when you have the lead. But when you're playing from behind, you need to attack the rim, and ball movement is the key. Spacing is the other key to break the zone.
As both teams warm up, Minneapolis and Atchison County here getting ready to do battle in the second half. And in the second quarter, I just felt like the Tigers, Atchison County, just came out and wanted a little bit more. They didn't want to drop down. We're going to have to come out with fire in the belly and take this one to them here in the second half.
Well, anytime you're playing the number 1 seed, they're undefeated on the season, full of confidence. You're going to have to do everything, hit them in the mouth, do everything you can to keep them reeling.
They didn't get there by mistake, and they've got plenty of players that play well, and we're going to have to get back to our old defensive ways, but we're going to have to attack that zone they're trapping with.
They've got a lot of kids that can shoot the ball too, and I'm watching them warm up down here, and they are
still shooting them, aren't they?
Still shooting them. So they've got a bunch of kids. At first we didn't think they went very deep, but they brought some kids in off the bench, and they handled the ball well. And they've got some shooters that are not afraid to take the shot, and we're going to have to. Andrew Yoxel and Dylan Crossan and Casey are going to have to start taking some shots for the Lions.
Dylan will have to play big down low as Gargula was able to have his way there in the second quarter. He's going to have to play tough and big down low without fouling.
Yep. Minneapolis and Atchison County with the second half here in just a second. Minneapolis trails by 1, 22-21 as we get ready for the start of the second half.
We'll have possession arrow. We get to inbound the ball.
Grayson gets it into Argenbright. Casey will bring it down. Once again, they try to work that trap. Back to Andrew Yoxel. Andrew back in the corner to Casey. Casey looks down low to Crossan. Into Yoxel. Back to Tyler. Takes the shot up and off the mark. Nice rebound. Up and good. Oh, Crossan can't get it.
Oh,
my gosh.
You gotta have those.
Missed the bunny underneath. Gargula, I thought may have fouled him to start with, but no call. They will go immediately to Gargula. Back to town, and rebounded by Yoxel back to Argenbright.
He did take the extra step.
He's done that a couple times tonight. Casey off the glass, no good. And rebound by Gargula, back to Eckert. Eckert will drive, Three-point shot by Martin, up and it's no good. And Hanson over the back, no good, rebounded by Argenbright. And their coach wanting the foul. Hello,
he can't finish.
Dylan crossing, Andrew Yoxel drives up. He can't get it. Another rebound by Gargula.
Goodness, we have got to capitalize when we get to the rim. Had two down low that probably should have had.
Martin on the outside looks to Eckert. They get it to Eckert. Eckert drops down low to Gargula. Nice backdoor pass. And Dylan's going to get the foul as they get a pass backdoor to number 21, Hundley. He'll go to the line to shoot two. I believe that's 3 on crossing. First team foul in the second half. Hundley at the line to shoot 2. Up and good. They've been pretty good from the line as well tonight, Mike. They've not been there as much as we have, or have they been?
They're pretty solid there at the free throw line, yeah.
Second one is up, and it is off the mark. Rebound. Took an odd bounce. And it'll stay with Atchison County. Yeah, you're right. Took an odd bounce, and they got the rebound. Now they've got it underneath their own basket. They get it into Gargula. Back to Hundley, back to Martin, back to Eckert. Eckert will drive, picks up his dribble, back to Martin. Martin back to Hundley. Hundley on the outside.
They're going to have to give Zach some help on Gargula. He is a low down on the low block when they get there, and Casey's trying to help him.
And they'll pull it back out to Martin. Hanson. Hanson back to Hundley. Hundley. Now they're working the clock. They will get it to Gargula. Back to Hanson. Hanson. Bevel. Gargula.
Good.
There we go. Finally. That is 3 on Gargula. One of their players wants in. And the other assistant coach just now, you just wait a second until the coach tells you to do.
That evens things up a little bit, doesn't it?
Third on Gargula, so Gargula out and Crossan out. So Minneapolis trails by 2. Argenbright with the ball at the top, gets it to Zach Allison. Almost loses it. Argenbright drives. Gets it up and off the glass. He can't finish it. And we are just struggling to beat no end. And great hustle by Tyler Macy. And off the glass and good. I don't know how that was not a foul, but they didn't call it. Hundley lowered his shoulder. 25-21, Atchison County with the lead. Zach Allison on the top end of, back to Tyler Macy. Back to Argenbright. Casey will drive.
Nobody there.
Nobody's there.
Good idea. Wrong color shirt.
Weir cannot get a bucket. 25-21. 5 minutes left here in the third quarter, and we are ice cold, guys.
We missed 3 right at the rim.
Eckert, three-pointer off the mark, rebounded by Argenbright. Casey's going to push it. He's got it behind him, and there's a foul right there on Hanson. I believe.
Hundley,
Yep, you're right. Second personal on Hanson. Argenbright will bring it for the Lions. Back out to Yoxel. Back to Macy. Back to Argenbright. They're looking. Back to Grayson. And it's out of bounds off of the Tigers. It'll stay with the Lions. We just need to get some life right here, guys. Our fans are kind of quiet. We're kind of quiet up here. Our student body, our players, we got to get something going here at the 4:25 mark before we go into Garrett Doherty. Doherty back out to Yoxel, back out to Mason. Macy puts down low to Allison. Back out to Doherty on the outside. Yoxel will drive, dribble penetration, back out to Grayson. Hanson's got some long arms. They're not letting him have anything. Doherty in the right corner. Ball back out to Yoxel. Back to Doherty. Nearly a 5-second call right there, guys.
I was holding my breath.
Zach Allison down low, up and he gets his own rebound and he fouled. Nice job, Zach. Way to fight, buddy. He fights hard on that one. He'll get fouled. As Martin, I think, got the foul. That's 3 on Martin, I think.
2.
Just, jeez, so deep. I want 3.
I wanted that basket.
Yeah. And the first one's off the back of the rim.
Gargiulo was set to come in. Free throws are always an adventure with Zach.
Second one coming. Zach was fighting hard on that low block for the rebound. Second shot is up, and it's good. Nice job, Zach, as he makes the second one. As we finally get off the snide there and get a point here in the third quarter. 25-22, trail by 3, 3:30 left in the third quarter. Gargiulo in the paint, and
foul by Allison. And the Gargiulo hits it.
And he makes it.
And the and one coming up. He's a good first player, guys.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Better than any we've seen in the last year.
First shot is up, and he makes it. He is a solid post player, and he does hit it.
28-22. Atchison County, 3:20 to go in the third quarter.
Grayson George needs to get a look somewhere on the floor.
Jordy will bring it down. We need to get a fourth foul on Gargiulo. Watch it. Garrett. Ball goes back out to Macy. Back out to Doherty. Doherty back to Grayson. Grayson, and look at a trap right there. They go back to Macy. Macy back to Doherty. Yoxel from the free throw line. No, it was good. Gargiulo with the rebound. And he gets it up to Hundley. Hundley will drive. Pulls it back out. Swing pass over to Martin. Back to Hundley. 2:35 left in the third quarter. Minneapolis has only got 1 point so far. And they will go back to the outside to Martin. Back to Hundley. Swing pass over to Collins. They look down low to Gargiulo. Back up to Martin. They are running some clock here.
Very solid basketball team, aren't they?
Yeah. Back to Gargiulo at the top of the key. Swing pass over to Hundley. Back to Martin. Martin, who looked at a three, backed it off. Nice job by Garrett Doherty. Garrett with the strip. And it comes back the other direction. Grayson takes the shot, and it's off the mark and rebounded by Gargiulo.
He just cleans it up everywhere.
He's got length. At 6'5", he is very nimble for a big fella.
You shortchanged him, Mike. He's 6'6".
He is big, but he's quick.
28-22, Atchison County with the lead. Minute 29 left in the third. And we will take a break as the Tigers take a timeout, but we're going to need to find some offense, guys, as we cannot get a bucket right now. 28-22, you will be back after this word.
CNR Plating and Kevin's crew would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. CNR Plating, a Lions sports backer, wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. CNR Plating, a Lions sports backer.
R&J Tax Services, the most dependable tax service in Salina, is open every Monday through Friday, 52 weeks out of the year. Have tax questions? Call R&J Tax Services in Salina.
Welcome back to the sports arena. And the Tigers had the ball, and it's tipped up. Nice hustle there. And it will stay with the Tigers. Good hustle by Minneapolis, as Eckert will inbound for the Tigers.
Here comes some intensity on the defensive end.
He walked. How many times did he get a walk with it?
3 seconds left.
And then Andrew Yoxel gets thrown to the ground, and no call on that. They get a turnover, but
he has taken that extra step
almost every time
down there.
Minute 11 left. Doherty will bring it down for Minneapolis. Back to Grayson. Grayson tries up and can't get it. And Eckert with the rebound. And he will bring it down. And rebound is picked up after the turnover. Yeah. Nice job! Andrew Yoxel as he brings it back the other direction and gets the foul on Hundler on Gargula. Nice job, Andrew Yoxel. Wow, we needed that one.
You have to attack the rim, and Andrew Yoxel took it right to the rack. Gargula picked up number 4. That's a big foul.
Yeah, that is. Nice job, Andrew, as he takes it right to the hole. We needed that field goal in the worst way. And Andrew will have a shot for the end one here. 28-24. Alex Yoxel will check in for Grayson George. Give Grayson just a little bit of a breather here.
This free throw right here is bigger than you would think. 4-point lead could be cut to 3, one possession ball game right here.
Off the mark and rebounded by Eckert. Don't see Andrew miss very often. He missed that one though. Eckert will bring it down. They're going to work a little clock here. They drive all the way in. Passes it back out, and they will work the clock back to Eckert. Gives a little taste of our own medicine. We've done this to other teams before. Eckert, not a good ball handler. I think we could force a turnover right there.
20 to shoot.
Garrett Doherty gets called to the block. Couldn't quite get position. And Garrett will pick up a foul right there.
13th foul. Atchison 4.
Garrett had one to give. It was worth a try.
17 seconds in the quarter.
Eckert on the outside. Oh, nice pass down low. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Call them both ways, guys. That was a ticky-tack foul, I'm sorry to say, but we get one right there, Andrew Yoxel, and they get the bucket for the end one. Back to a 6-point lead with the chance to go up by 7. At the line is, after a great pass, Hansen. That was a great pass by Eckert. Hansen finishes it, and Andrew picks up his 3rd foul.
14 fouls apiece. 8.1 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Garrett Doherty. Garrett Pounds comes in for Yoxel.
Hansen at the line. Shot is up, and it is off the mark. And thank goodness they get the rebound, but they tip it out of bounds.
Afraid of that.
6.8 seconds remaining in the quarter. Line's down by 6. Let me get a bucket here.
5 seconds here. Doherty will bring it down. Garrett Doherty up and nice job, Garrett. Nice job, Garrett Doherty. We needed that one right there. He hits one from the right corner free throw line, and he hits it. Back to a 4-point deficit. Boy, did we need that one, Mike.
Big shot. Doherty takes one just at the buzzer. Oh, yeah, we had to have a basket there.
We've got a nail-biter here, 30-26. They've outscored us in the last 2 quarters. We've got to give them a taste of their own medicine in the 4th. You're listening to 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communications Channel 2. With a chance to play for the state title tomorrow, we've got to win this one first. Back in a second.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA News Talk and 99 KG Country. Proud sponsors of Lions sports coverage. Listen to the live broadcast on 910KINA.com or on your local Eagle Cable Channel 8.
The State Bank of Delphos and Glasgow and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the Sports Arena, Hutchinson, Kansas. Mike Perry, Dale Leach, myself, Scott Oshman, and I know, Dale, you said if we hold them under 40, then we've got to find a way to score some points.
Yeah.
30-26, Atchison County with the lead and the ball to start the fourth quarter.
Probably more of the same on the defensive end, and Atchison County have pretty good luck.
That's a foul.
Goodness.
Eckert with the bucket, and a great pass. They are attacking the ball, or attacking the basket with some big passes, and they get it right there. Crossing with his fourth foul, and Eckert makes them both. Back 7-point lead here for the Tigers.
3-point play the old-fashioned way.
Grayson George, Zach Allison, Kyler Macy, Andrew Yoxel, and Garrett Doherty. And, oh, yes! No! He was in bounds when he hit him, guys.
Yeah, came off the riser.
Did it?
Out of bounds.
Okay. I guess you're right.
Well, it didn't have a foul. Yeah, I was wondering why they didn't have a foul. Grayson had him across the arm. Just amazing.
Casey Artermite checks in for Garrett Doherty. And they will get it into Eckert. Eckert will drive. Casey with the steal and the foul. Nice job right there, Casey.
On Eckert. That's Eckert. That's 4 on him. Reach-in foul on Eckert. That's his 4th. So Gardula and Eckert both have 4 fouls.
That's our only hope, if we can get one of those two to foul out. And he will sit down. Be nice to get them both out. Checks in number 12, Braden Ramsey Hundley. 7-point lead for the Tigers. Minneapolis has got to start attacking here and got to find a way to get a bucket here. Minneapolis on the outside, back to Grayson for 3. Off the mark, rebounded by Atchison County. They will run the floor. A great job by Kyler Macy as he tips it out of bounds, but it will stay with Atchison County. Kyler, so stinking quick. Nice job by Macy. Shot up, no good. And there's going to be a foul over the back, and they're going to stay with lines. Number 23 is Blaze Hollins. Boy, they've got some Ramsey, Blaze, 16 fouls now on Tigers. So we'll be 1-1 from here on. We got to get more than 5 points here in the second half, guys. Grayson. Oh, wow, that was a big block right there. That was a huge block by Hanson, and with the quick hands, a long arm of the law right there. Ball goes back on the outside. Swing pass back to Martin. Martin at the top of the key. Martin will drive. And nice job by Grayson George.
Nice block by Grayson.
You can do it, I can do it too. Oh, man. That is another turnover. Yes, nice job, Grayson. Oh, that Grayson was huge. Takes the charge. Wow, that was huge. Denies the basket. Great position. Grayson George. Wow, that was huge by Grayson. 17 fouls now.
That's 3 fouls on Hanson, too. He was set.
Yeah, he was. I am surprised he did not pass that ball off. He had. Grayson will drive. Shot up, and it won't fall. And rebounded by Hanson. And we cannot get a bucket right now. 6 chains to go. Timeout called by Atchison County. We'll take one with them. 7-point lead, 33-26. Atchison County with the lead. 6 minutes left in the ball game. We've got to start finding some offense. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
Mount College Smile. More than supporting the future of the community. Call 1-877-557-5454 or go online to brownmax.com.
It's fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to Central Kansas and will continue the tradition. Minneapolis Raceway will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Go Lions!
This internet broadcast is made possible by Don Allison at Santa Fe Carpet in Salina. New carpet prices start at $1.50 per square foot. All colors in plain or plush styles, including popular 94-ounce carpet. Financing is available at Santa Fe Carpet, 4 blocks south of St. John's Military School.
Welcome back to the sports arena. Atchison County Junior High School with the ball and the lead. Ball goes back in the hands of Martin. Martin on the outside, guarded by Yoxel. They'll get it to Hundley. Hundley will drive, get it back to the other Hundley. And he's double teamed, and they're off. They're going to call Casey with the foul instead. Like 16 fouls for us. Casey's third personal foul. They had Ramsey Hundley trapped, but so ball goes back over to Riley Hundley, back to Ramsey Hundley, back to Martin. Excuse me, Hanson. Hanson on the outside, guarded by Grayson. Back over to. There's a walk. There you go.
And we had him over here with the shuffle steps and right on top of it that time. Turnover, and finally a chance for Minneapolis as Atchison County can run the clock. But as you mentioned, Scott, we need to find a way to get to the rim.
You know, and they're playing without their two best players on the floor, and they're doing just fine. Defensive-wise, they are playing very tight defense. Andrew Yoxel, take that, Andrew.
Cross just got foul number 5.
Bad pass.
Got it on.
That didn't take long.
That's Dylan's 5th foul, and he's done.
Dylan just not in the sync of things here tonight. Hardly got a touch in the second half.
And unfortunately, those that he had just wouldn't go anywhere.
Zach Allison will check in for him. All be inbounds to Hundley, back to Hundley. And Casey's going to get the touch foul right there. And that's 4 on Casey. Garrett Doherty's going to check in. I don't think that's what Coach wanted. And Coach Chu's going to call timeout. So he's going to call full timeout to talk about it. 4:58 left in the third quarter. Have we scored in the fourth, Mike?
No. They've only scored 3 points. So, you know, they're going to run the clock. They're going to win this thing at the free throw line. We've got to find a way to force a turnover. There's 2 big players who are in foul trouble, but it doesn't seem to bother them at all. They're able to take us out of our offensive flow on that end of the court with that 1-3-1 trapping zone. Half-court trap. I mean, it's just all over the floor, and they come walking towards you and trap. It's pretty effective defense. I've seen it in college. Baylor plays it quite often, and so does Texas A&M every now and then. But you've got to know what you're doing. You're getting burnt down low, and they're able to handle themselves down low, even with Gardula on the bench. But it's pretty effective defense so far. We've got to attack the short post, which is just down on the low block on the baseline down there. That's an open spot. And we have yet, with the exception of Casey, got it down there a couple of times, but we need to attack down there.
Riley Hundley at the line to shoot a 1-on-1. 5'8" senior. Shot is up, and it's good.
They're getting the bounces here.
In and out and down.
Second shot is on its way, and it's off the back of the rim and rebounded by Zach Allison. Back to Garrett Doherty.
34-26, 4:53 to go.
Into Yoxel. Yoxel drives. And gets his own rebound and put back. Nice job, Andrew. Andrew with a big rebound and put back. Finally, we get a bucket here into the fourth quarter.
Just a two-possession ball game here. Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
That guy's the tic-tac fouls all game.
Wow.
Game long. He called one early on Andrew, the very first of the game.
I think that's 4 on Andrew.
Yeah.
Riley Huntley at the line again. Oh, no, that's not. That's Martin. I don't know what they're... That's Ryan Martin.
19 foul on the Lions, 7 on Tigers.
That's definitely Martin. You're right, Scott. The PA announcer here. It's off. Player.
And he misses the second one. Makes the first, misses the second. Andrew Yoxel on the outside. He'll drive. Shot up and can't get it. And it'll come back the other direction. Pulls it back out. They're going to run some clock as best they can. There we go. Nice shot, Garrett. Oh, we might have tipped it out of bounds.
Clock is up to 4:10.
Casey will check in for Garrett Doherty. And now,
the big guns.
now they get their big guns in. So, you got to give those younger guys some credit. They played a good 4 minutes.
Good job.
Yep, they did. Ball goes back to Eckert, guarded by Macy. Eckert will drive. And up and good is Gargula. Nothing we can do on that one. So he got position and shot by Argenbite up and good. Nice job, Casey. So 7-point deficit. 3:46 left to go. Atchison County with the lead. Minneapolis takes the timeout. We'll take one with them. You're listening to 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communications Channel 2. 37-30.
Tonight's game coverage is brought to you by Santa Fe Carpet, where a new carpet starts at $1.50 per square foot. Santa Fe Carpet now has soft tints by Bliss, softest, smartest carpet ever in 48 colors. Lina's bottom line carpet price, Santa Fe Carpet, 4 blocks south of St. John's Military School.
City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy in downtown Minneapolis.
Welcome back to the sports arena. Atchison, Kansas. Minneapolis trails by 7, 37-30. We pick up a full-court press. Garrett Towns in for the Lions.
You know, Scott, Atchison County, not a real good free throw shooting team. 11 of 17 so far in this contest.
Yep, stepped out of bounds. There's the turnover we wanted.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Pressure. A little extra pressure. Now we substitute and get some offensive power in there. And, free ball, we'd be looking pretty good.
Taking out the big guns. Gargula and
you bet. Coach, this thing goes to overtime. He wants both of those guys in.
Right. Gets back to Grayson at the top of the key. Down to Yoxel. Yoxel drives up and good. Nice job, Andrew Yoxel.
7-32. Well, he was good for 10 points in the second half last night, and we can keep him on the floor. We'll get there tonight.
Casey and Andrew both have 4 fouls. They got to watch it. Yes! No! He had an elbow.
Yeah, but he wasn't there.
He was by. That will hurt.
We've lost 2 guys. Fouls and things in the first quarter. We're looking real bad for the next one.
They've lost nobody.
Oh, brother.
Okay, Alex, we need you, buddy. Alex, give us everything you got, bud. Nice job, Andrew Yoxel.
We're 1 of 3 from the free throw line in the second half. They have shot a time. They've lived there.
Yeah. And they make the first one right there. Martin at the line makes the first one. He'll have another one coming.
Shola comes back in.
Might have been pronouncing it wrong tonight. Gargula.
Excuse me. I'm not looking at that from a memory. Horrible thing.
Second one is up, and it's good as well. Racing into Casey. Back to Tyler. Into Yoxel. Into Alex. And Harrison on from behind.
Got a long arm.
Wow. 7-point lead. Minneapolis keeps it underneath their own basket. Into Argenbright. Back to Grayson for 3. Yes, nice job, Grayson. Big 3 right there. 4-point deficit, 39-35, 2:56 left.
We will not go away.
Moving on.
Grayson hits the ball from way out. This ain't over yet, folks. There's a lot of time left. We'll be back.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions at Bennett Autoplex 1, and you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars, new GMC trucks, and SUVs. Serving their customers since 1957, Bennett Autoplex 1.
Salina Spring and Axle, specializing in all your suspension, alignment, and brake needs for over 50 years. Located at 672 South Broadway, just north of Crawford Street in Salina.
Welcome back to the Sports Arena, Hutchinson, Kansas. 39-35 after a big three-pointer by Grayson. We need to force a turnover here and bring it back the other direction, not put him at the free throw line, and we will pick up the 4-court press.
Grayson with just a little space way out on the left wing, and he cans that one. Big basket there.
And there's the ball on the ground. Oh, there's the ball. Yes! Who's going to be? Oh!
That was so close.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Coach says, don't be doing that.
Grayson inbounds. Get to the 2. Back over to Grayson on the outside. He'll take the 3. Excellent. Nice job, Grayson George. What a big 3 right there. 39-38. And we've got, I don't know what happened there.
A foul? No, we got a substitute.
Oh. Call a timeout. Or substitute.
He's just trying to get our guys in.
Wow, 39-38, big 3 by Grayson right there.
A lot of time left in this ball game. There's 2:40 left in the fourth quarter. Minneapolis just down 1 here.
They put Gargula and Texas back in.
You bet, on the offense. Still want them.
There was some tight defense. Oh, my gosh. How?
That guy's been touching either one.
He has been all night long.
And as we talked about for the game, you got to learn to
play accordingly. You're right. You're exactly right.
You have to adjust.
At the line is Hunley, and he makes the first one. Back to a 2-point lead as Alex Yoxel and Casey Argermach check back in.
10 team fouls. They're double bonus here on. We're the 1-on-1.
Second one is up, and it's good as well. And they will get back in. They will just play offense to defense.
You're starting each other here on the baseline. Well, figuring out what we got to do.
2-point lead for Ashland County. 41-38, 2:30 left. Out to Grayson on the outside. Back to Tyler. That's Casey for 3. Yes! Wow! Casey Argermach with a big 3 right there. And a technical foul called on somebody? No.
Called it on somebody. They're staying at our end.
It's on shoot. Must be on us. Shoot the dirt.
Yeah, it's on shoot.
They called it a 2-point shot. They didn't call it a 3.
No, they got 41 on the board.
We were up by 2.
No, they were up by 3. Those 2 free throws, weren't they?
No. Well, you may be right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Gosh darn it.
That was an odd place for a second.
I didn't even see what
A
happened.
real odd place for a second. Call.
And he makes the first one. Shoot's talking to the other official about him, saying, "What is?" I'm right there with him. Second one is up, and he makes the both, and they'll have the ball. What? Did you see what happened?
No, I didn't.
So
It was 2-shot. It's on shoot.
oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
on
so-
shoot, but I don't know what happened. I'm still trying to figure that one out. So 2-point lead back for Atchison County, and they will have the ball.
Coach is still talking to him. Want some clarification, I guess.
They will get it in to Eckert. Eckert guarded by Macy. Eckert drive, rolls back out, dribbles around, and there's 5-second call. Nice job, Tyler Macy. Nice job, Macy forces the turnover. That was huge.
Maybe that's a technical call there. I don't know.
I don't either, but they got 2 points out of the deal, so.
They didn't get 2 more.
No, you're right, you're right. 43-41. 2-0-2.
Still situation substituting. Gargola comes out and Eckert comes out. Both have 4 fouls. Minneapolis, 2 key players already fouled out. Minute 52 left.
Alex Shoxel at the top. Wow! How big was that, Alex Shoxel? Nice job. He's in the lane. Sorry about that, folks. I went a little bit there for a second. Alex gets the bucket, ties it up at 43-43.
Drive down the lane by Alex Shoxel.
Well, goes back on the outside to Hundley. Back to Martin.
Right.
And a timeout is called by Atchison County.
Full timeout.
All tied up at 43, minutes 27 left. We'll take a break. You're listening to 910 KNA.com as well as Eaton Communication Channel 2.
The freshman. That's good. Yeah. Look at that.
I'm back to college high school sports. Join us this year, cheering on Minneapolis Lions, Solomon Gorillas, and Ellsworth Bearcats.
The Minneapolis junior, senior high school linebackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of the Lions games. Join them as they support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
At Lambert Insurance, Sue Clem can make shopping for insurance easy. With insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly, getting coverage you need at affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help.
43-43. 1:27 remaining in regulation. This is the barn burner.
This is a heck of a high school basketball game.
That's a heck of a fourth quarter.
We haven't had tight games like this all year long. Minneapolis in a nail-biter right here.
They will get it over to Hundley. Hundley on the outside, guarded by Doherty.
I don't think Atchison County probably take much.
Hanson back to Hundley. Back to Eckert. Eckert tries and reach in by Kyler Mason. Trying to get the tie up there. And unfortunately, we're going to send their best player to the free throw line to shoot 2 with a minute left.
Just hit 2 free throws. That's a technical and looked pretty good doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man.
Back rim up.
How in the world can that go? That's a shooter's touch.
I thought we had a nice out of there, Scott. Back rammed it. Straight up and back down through.
Oh, my gosh.
1 minute left in this contest, and Atchison County with a 1-point lead.
And he misses it.
Wow. Excellent.
Excellent. Grayson George with the rebound. Augermeyer will bring it down. 55 seconds left in the ball game. And they will get it to Grayson. Grayson on the outside. Back to Yoxel. Yoxel to Augerbright. They look for a cutter. Have nothing. Go back to Macy. Macy back to Grayson. Grayson. And there's a foul. Yep. Excellent. Nice job.
Grayson George to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. That'll be fine.
36.4 seconds left. Hanson's fourth personal foul.
44-43 in favor of Tigers back in the county.
They switch in Towns and Doherty for Argenbright and Yoxel. Grayson at the line for a 1-on-1. And he makes the first one. Over the corner, no pressure, Grayson. No pressure at all. Cool hand move here. Second one on its way, tied up at 44. 36.4 seconds left. Second one is up, and it is good. Ball coming in to Eckert. Eckert guarded by Macy.
Minneapolis with a 1-point lead, under 30 seconds left in this. Oh, no.
Here, Fred runs the screen. Now,
No, that's a foul. And after missing that one, I think he'll be nothing but net. A true shooter usually comes back after a miss and drains them. 27.9 seconds left. We're up by 1, 45-44 at the line is their best player, and he makes it. Alex also checks in as well as Casey Argenbright. I'm amazed that they played the entire. Both of those boys have stayed in there without fouling out. And he makes them both. No, they're just substitution.
27.9 remaining clock in regulation. The Lions trail by 1, 46.
They're going to leave Gargiulo in now.
I think we'll see us work to a shot here. And
Grayson George is a foul.
That
14.4 seconds. Gargiulo lines the double bonus.
Gargiulo. I don't know.
Yeah, he's right. Gargiulo lines the double bonus. They lead by 1.
Zach Allison called with the foul. And he makes that one. 47-45. We're 14.4 seconds left.
Still just one possession. Got a box out, boys.
And he misses it. Grayson with the rebound. He'll bring it down. 12.
A 3-point will win. A 3-point will win it.
Timeout. And
Coach is talking to the referee about something. That was the timeout earlier, I guess. 47-45. 11.2 seconds remaining. The Lions need to figure out how to way to tie it or win it.
Or win it. 47-45. I want to win. I don't want to go to overtime. Let's get a 3 at the end. Let's get a 3 and finish this, Ethan. How's that, buddy? You ran out of time? Oh, you're kidding me. Ethan Keating up here with us, and he's doing the filming for Coach Shoup, and he ran out of time. Oh, that's so frustrating.
Disc is full.
No other disc in the bag? Even another disc in the bag? Yeah. So 11.2 seconds left, 47-45. Minneapolis with the ball at the sideline as we will inbounds.
We go for the tie or go for broke?
I say we go for broke. We'll see, though.
Grayson goes to unbound ball.
They are playing Argenbright tight. They get it into Casey. Casey will bring it down, 8 seconds left. Grayson, yeah, ties it up. Yes, that's overtime. Wow. Wow. We tied up to go into overtime at 47, tied up into overtime, and I'll be darned, guys, how big is that? Minneapolis.
I tell you what, it's real big because one time we were looking like this game was done.
Yeah, you're exactly right. You're exactly right there. Well, let's take a break. 47 all, tied up. We're in overtime.
You bring your blood pressure along.
No, I did not take my medicine either. So maybe you can come see me.
Santa Fe Carpet is a proud supporter of the Minneapolis Lions. In conjunction with new carpet prices starting at $1.50, Santa Fe Carpet also carries quick-step wood laminates, vinyl flooring, tile, even home decor. Salina's bottom line carpet price is at Santa Fe Carpet, 4 blocks south of St. John's Military School.
4-minute standstill for overtime. It's been a long time since we played overtime.
Not this year. Not this year. So.
I can't even remember what the last play was.
Atchison County, 21 of 28 from the charity strike in this ball game. They set a lot of free throws.
3 big 3-pointers in the fourth quarter for us, though. That was huge. Grayson hit 2 and Casey hit 1.
Now 2 players with 4 personal fouls for Atchison County, Eckert and Gargula.
Eckert on the outside. Gargula. He missed it. And blocked for the behind. Yosson's going to get whistled for the foul. But nice job, Alex Yoxel. Thought he had the block, but had some body with it. At the line will be Hanson, a 6'4" sophomore, and he's played pretty darn solid all ball game.
Yeah, he's blocked a couple shots.
And he makes the first one. He's a lefty, and he's a pretty clean shooter. 48-47. We're in overtime. Second shot on its way, and it's good as well. Argenbright with the ball for the Lions to bring it down. I'll tell you, their coach is pretty smart to spare his players with some foul issues that they didn't foul out. Grayson George on the outside. Gets it to Alex Yoxel. Alex.
Right to feet. Well, back. Nice.
Yeah.
6'6", nimble-footed, and long arms. Gargula intercepts that one.
Ball goes on the outside. Gargula and Zach Allison fighting down there. There's a travel. I have that.
Good. Veterinero to Minneapolis.
Having a turnover right there. No.
That is a turnover.
And they will get Gargula and Eckert out. That's been their pretty smart play by their part.
Yeah.
So, saving those 2 ball players for 4 fouls. Casey will bring it down. 49-47. Argenbright back to George. George on the left-hand side. Back to Alex. Back to Casey. Casey back to Tyler. Casey on the outside. Back to Grayson. Grayson travels with it. And the turnover goes back to Atchison. Garrett Doherty will check in for Casey. How are we doing on fouls, Mike?
Well, Casey has 4, of course, because there's a situation substituting here to protect him a little bit. And Zach has 3, so. For defense purposes, you want to get somebody in there quick on the defensive end. And still a lot of time left in this overtime. First overtime. There's some 50 fouls all over.
Yeah. Well, he's been ticky-tack all night, and he gets another one right there. I'm not disagreeing. We had some body on that, but he had a lot that weren't. So, and he was perfect from the line the last time. He has a chance to go up by 5 with a 3-point play right here. He's been a big threat tonight, and got a big ball game tonight. It's Jacob Hansen.
Now Macy has 4 personal fouls. Hansen just hit 2 in a row. See if we can coax some mess out of him. Thank you.
Back Allison with the rebound back to Harderbright. Casey will bring it down. Lions trail by 4. Back to Zach Allison. Allison at the top. Back to Alex Shoxel. Back to Grayson. Grayson drives. And loose ball. Oh, good hustle, Zach Allison. Nice job, Zach, as he comes out of nowhere to get that steal. Great hustle, Zach Allison. Way to run the floor.
Yep, the speed before he got rid of the ball.
And the foul on the bucket. Nice job, Casey Argenright. Big job right there on the drive on the left-hand side.
Left-hand side, laid it up with the right hand.
Casey with a big drive right there, and he gets the finish.
He hits the runner, and his foul gets the and one here with a chance to get Minneapolis back within 1. 51-49, Atchison County by 2. Big free throw here.
And he makes a nice job, Casey Argenright. (51-50). Minute 54 left in overtime here. And Atchison County has the ball. Eckert on the outside, guarded by Macy. Back to Martin. Martin guarded by Grayson. They will go back to Hunley. Hunley guarded by Gordy. Back to Martin. We pass over to Hunley. Hunley back to Eckert. Eckert guarded by Kyler Mason. Oh, nice shot. Grayson draws with the steal. And he will take the shot in the lane. Up and good. Nice shot. Grayson with the big steal and the bucket. Lions had the lead 52-51. A big steal and a bucket right there. Wow. Yes.
Oh, that was a terrible call. He was planted.
Oh, my goodness.
He was planted.
Oh. Eckert will go to the line to shoot 2. I thought Grayson had his feet planted on that one, his 3rd personal foul.
He was so set.
A minute left here in the ball game, in overtime. Eckert makes the first one.
Tied at 1 minute remaining in overtime.
Second shot is up, and it is good to make them both. The coach takes him out because he knew he got away with the foul right there.
You're right.
You got away with one there. 52 in favor of the Tigers. That's County.
1 minute left, folks, in overtime. Casey Argenright will bring it down on the right-hand side. Back to Grayson. For 3.
Get in there.
And it's out of bounds. It'll be white ball. That would have been huge for just a little bit. Just couldn't quite coax her in.
Elation. Grayson out for defensive purposes.
48 seconds left. Atchison County with a 1-point lead. Minneapolis picks up a full-court press. Gargula on the outside.
The sign of your shooters getting a little tired when they come up short. They're going to give Grayson just a 15-second breather here.
Jared Doherty
right back in.
with the foul. And that's going to send Hunley to the line. All right, he's maybe missed once. He's been pretty on.
2 shots.
Doherty's 4th personal. Wow. They have been they've been extremely strong from the free throw line.
In the fourth quarter and overtime, they've been sharp.
A sign of a good team when that happens.
54-52, 35.86 remaining in overtime.
And he makes them both. 3-point lead, 35 seconds left. Casey Argenbright with the ball on the right-hand side. We've got to find a way. Macy on the outside, back to Argenbright. Casey takes a three. Yeah. Woo! Nice job, Casey Argenbright. That's right there. Ties it up. And a timeout. Wow. How big was that? That was huge. Casey with the big three from the top of the key, and that was big right there. It ties it back up at 55. They were all over Grayson. Yeah. They've got the lead. They got the tie. It's tied up 14.6 seconds left, and they've got the ball. Their side of the court. We've got to keep it close. We can't foul them and put them at the line and just hope that they don't get a shot off.
Well, if we foul them, we got to foul them now.
Yeah. No, exactly. Exactly.
Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you'll encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Welcome back to the Sports Arena, Atchison, Kansas. As the Tigers had the ball, tied up at 55 in overtime, 14.6 seconds left. Atchison County will get it into Hundley. Hundley guarded tight there. And get it to Eckert. That timeout called by their coach. As they saw that they didn't have what they wanted, so they called timeout. 7.6 ticks on the clock.
Boy, we had a nice double team there.
Right there, yeah.
What a game.
We'll go ahead and keep it here.
This is a great high school basketball game. 7 seconds left. It's overtime.
It's a great fourth quarter in overtime. The first three quarters, I'm going to say.
First quarter's great.
Second and third, yeah. Second and third wasn't that sweet, but overtime and fourth quarter, you're right, Mike. So, somebody here fighting hard. They want to get to the state championship against either Scott City or Wichita Collegiate, and that game will be at 8:15 tonight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Semifinal.
They will get it into Eckert. Eckert down low to Gardula. And he misses it. Elvis! Yes! 1 second left. We're going to free throw line. Jared Doherty. Is that number 10? The 15th now? Are you kidding me? Oh, my gosh. You got to be kidding me. 10th foul. He needs one.
One free throw with 1 second.
That was Hampton.
That's his fifth foul.
They had 2 opportunities. But what's the big guy?
They've got 5. So, oh my goodness. Okay, Garrett.
Take him out.
Yeah. Nice and relax, buddy.
5 fouls. He's got to leave. Hanson fouls out. That's the first person to foul out. Gargula still has 4, and Eckert has 4. Mercy. What a finish.
What's called a photo finish, isn't it?
Yes.
If we can finish it.
Garrett Doherty at the line. Needs 1.
Swish.
Yeah! Oh my God! Oh! He banks it in! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Second shot coming.
It counted.
Yes! We're going to the championship once again, folks.
winners over the undefeated #1 seed, Atchison County Tigers.
Oh my God! I can't believe it, folks. Oh, yes. Jared Doherty.
Marcus Wright, Grayson George, Garrett Doherty. They would not lose.
You gotta be kidding me. They're over the back with 1 second left, and we can the free throw to win this thing. In overtime, Minneapolis 56, Atchison County 55. Oh gosh, what a finish.
My blood pressure is officially high. I'll tell you, this was an amazing finish by the Lions. We are going to take a break. Mike's got some amazing stats when we come back. But your Minneapolis Lions are in the championship tomorrow night at 6 o'clock as we return.
6:15.
6:15 or 6? And I'll look in just a second.
Don't let them listen to 6:15.
Yeah. Folks, I'm sorry. We're having a huge problem here tonight. We've had some audio issues. So, we about lost it right there. Minneapolis comes away with a victory tonight in overtime, 56-55. Sorry about those listening at home. We had 2 incidents with unplugging, and Ethan, that wasn't your fault. It reset. No, it reset on us, buddy. Minneapolis comes away with the victory, 56-55. Mike, what do you got, buddy?
Still counting.
So I'll tell you, we had that was a heck of a fourth quarter by the Lions. They were able to come back and fight back in. They were down by as many as 7 at one time. Some big three-pointers from senior Casey Argerbright and senior Grayson George had big three-pointers in the fourth quarter and overtime, and that was what was the big difference. And then Garrett Doherty, senior for the Lions, hits a free throw with 1 second left on the clock, and we're going to the championship tomorrow night. Wow.
Well, I've got some point totals. Finish I haven't seen for a long time.
Formatted, huh?
We don't have it. I'll give it a go anyway. Austin Eckert had 15 points for Atchison County. Jacob Hansen had 6. Ryan Martin had 9. Gargula, the big guy, had 14. Kurtz had 1 off the bench. Hundley, with a lot of free throws in overtime, had 10. For Minneapolis, Alex Joxel had 2. Zach Allison had 1. Garrett Doherty with the winner with 1 second left in overtime. Banks in the free throw, has 7 big points, and most of those are free throws here tonight. Dylan Crossan had 4 points, all in the first quarter. Grayson George leads all scorers with 20 points. Andrew Yoxel had 6, and Casey Argenbright had 16.
Oh, wow, we needed Casey tonight, and that was huge for Casey tonight.
Casey had 3 threes on the evening, and his fourth quarter was outstanding. He had 10 points in the fourth quarter here tonight. 11 points in the fourth quarter and overtime here tonight.
Tough one tonight.
We may not be on the air, so we're going to keep that.
Okay. Folks, I'm sorry. We're having a huge problem here tonight. We've had some audio issues. So, we about lost it right there. Minneapolis comes away with a victory tonight in overtime, 56-55. Sorry about those listening at home. We had 2 incidents with unplugging, and Ethan, that wasn't your fault. It reset. No, it reset on us, buddy. Minneapolis comes away with the victory, 56-55. Mike, what do you got, buddy?
Still counting.
So I'll tell you, we had that was a heck of a fourth quarter by the Lions. They were able to come back and fight back in. They were down by as many as 7 at one time. Some big three-pointers from senior Casey Argerbright and senior Grayson George had big three-pointers in the fourth quarter and overtime, and that was what was the big difference. And then Garrett Doherty, senior for the Lions, hits a free throw with 1 second left on the clock, and we're going to the championship tomorrow night. Wow.
Well, I've got some point totals.
No.
Finish I haven't seen for a long time.
Formatted, huh?
We don't have it. I'll give it a go anyway. Austin Eckert had 15 points for Atchison County. Jacob Hansen had 6. Ryan Martin had 9. Gargula, the big guy, had 14. Kurtz had 1 off the bench. Hundley, with a lot of free throws in overtime, had 10. For Minneapolis, Alex Yoxel had 2. Zach Allison had 1. Garrett Doherty with the winner with 1 second left in overtime. Banks in a free throw, has 7 big points, and most of those are free throws here tonight. Dylan Crossan had 4 points, all in the first quarter. Grayson George leads all scorers with 20 points. Andrew Yoxel had 6, and Casey Argenbright had 16.
Oh, wow, we needed Casey tonight, and that was huge for Casey tonight.
Casey had 3 threes on the evening, and his fourth quarter was outstanding. He had 10 points in the fourth quarter here tonight. 11 points in the fourth quarter and overtime here tonight.
Tough one tonight.
We may not be on the air, so we're going to keep talking.
I think we're on the air. The problem is that we had when the kid from Atchison County unplugged us, we lost our video feed, and and the sad thing is we can't even take advantage of the high school because they ran out of time on the high school feed. So that's the frustrating part about this, is that because of some frustration, we will not have an audio, but a video feed. But, hats off to Minneapolis to somehow come away with the victory tonight.
Well, I almost counted us out. I hadn't sent the lady out to start the bus just yet. Not playing real well through the middle section of this game, but, man, these seniors just would not quit. And did we hit some big shots in the fourth quarter and overtime to tie this thing a couple of different times, and just took the lead, and then we boxed out tremendously down there. They had 2 shots point blank, then Hansen over the top, and is whistled with the over-the-back foul, which sent Doherty to the free throw line with 1 second left in this contest. Double bonus, and Garrett calmly just puts in the first one. Misses the second one. They have a look from half court, but that's the way it ends. Minneapolis victorious here tonight, 56-55.
I bet Atchison County, they've got to be absolutely furious. They're with the official that called that foul. He's the one that called the ticky-tack all night on us, and he calls one over the back on Garrett. Doherty goes to the line, banks it in.
I was being kind to him. He canned it. It counted.
He used the square efficiently, put it that way. So
it went in. Wonderful. Just to get up there and draw iron. This portion of the game, Garrett did a great job there, and congratulations to these seniors. They're going to be in the championship game for 2 years in a row here at the 3A State Basketball Championship. Minneapolis Fighting Lions, and I'm here to tell you, sports fans, you got to come down and watch these kids play. It's the last game tomorrow. The Minneapolis Lions will take on the winner of this Scott City Wichita Collegiate game, which is after this girls game. So hopefully we might get an interview from Coach Shoup. He's probably cardiac arrest after that finish. We haven't had anything like that for a long time. Overtime, and Minneapolis with the win, 56-55.
Well, tomorrow night,
all we do.
Well, 6:15, we take on Wichita Collegiate or Scott City Beavers.
What your point?
What an exciting game. We haven't had one like this forever. Overtime, and we won it at the buzzer. One free throw.
This is just real fitting.
Let me look something up before I make this statement.
Well, it is fitting for these seniors. These seniors gutted it out up at Floyd in the sub-state. Now they get out and win last night against the 4 seed Burlington Wildcats. Now we take out the number 1 seed.
Number 1 seed, number 3 in the state.
Number 3 in the state, Atchison County, and alumni of ours and lives up there said it'd be a tough road to hoe.
He had got a better high school basketball team anywhere. Was that pretty much the case?
That's exactly what he said.
Who was that? Who was that?
Trevor Atkins. He'd seen him play up at Atchison, and
he had seen Minneapolis play.
He had never seen a better basketball team, high school 3A basketball team, than what he saw that night with Atchison County.
And here was the ironic thing I was going to say. I just wanted to double check it to make sure.
We're waiting.
Not the last overtime game we played in state, but the first overtime game we played in state. Since this is 100 years, and our first overtime in the championship against Natoma, March 14th, 1959, Minneapolis lost 57.
No, you're kidding.
Tonight we win in overtime, 67 to 56. And we were undefeated at the time.
56-55.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah, we're close.
Yes.
You were close, Dale. I hate to correct you because I hate that, but I should have let that one slide.
My mind, once I lost our DVD, my mind just went.
I know, and I kind of got that sick feeling in my gut too. But what a win!
If you're sitting at home, you might say a prayer for us that we didn't lose our DVD. That's this is one game we want to be able to show again. And so if you're just sitting at home, say a little prayer for us that we didn't lose our DVD right there. So Minneapolis, gutsy performance, 56-55. I didn't even hear Atchison County's totals, how they did point wise.
Well, they're a pretty balanced score.
Balanced, I thought.
Scott, as you well know, they get a lot of free throws late. Last count I had, they were 21 of 28.
Can you give the scoring by quarter again to just kind of give a recap of the scoring by the quarter, because that's an interesting stat right there in itself.
Well, they outscored us in the second quarter 19-10. We outscored them 11-3 in the first quarter, but after that it was all Atchison County, and they outscored us 8-5 in the third quarter. I didn't total up the fourth because I was so depressed, but Minneapolis comes back with a big finish.
We had to outscore them in the fourth. Of course, did in the overtime by 1. But
well, my problem was I've got some of the overtime points in the fourth quarter, and I don't really have an accurate fourth quarter. And I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
And I see the box over to the side. It was too late.
That's okay.
For me to make the move.
That's okay. Regardless, Minneapolis comes away with a victory tonight over the Atchison County Community High School Tigers, and I'm sure their fans are sick.
Well, the team has just
they've got to be sick as well. But hats off to our Lions. What a gutsy performance, a tough performance, and hats off to our seniors. Our seniors, folks, come out tomorrow. Let's fill this place for our seniors' sake. You've got Grayson George, you've got Garrett Doherty, Garrett Towns, Dylan Crossan, Casey Ardenbright, and Kyler Macy. 6 gutsy, hard-fighting seniors that they need to would not lose. We need to lose. We need to cheer them on tomorrow night at 6:15 for the championship. It'll be a tough one. Scott City with 1 loss, and Wichita Collegiate with 2 losses. They both lost to Dodge City, a 6A school, so you know that is going to be one knockdown drag out tonight at 8:15 with that matchup tonight. So Minneapolis does what they need to do. Some way, somehow, they come away with the victory tonight. Congratulations to our seniors. Congratulations to Garrett Doherty to hit 1 or 2 at the end.
We did not want another overtime.
No.
Thank you, Garrett, for getting a great position.
Well, we do outscore them 30-26 late in this ball game. So a big finish. The last portion of the fourth quarter and into overtime, we just flat put the pedal down, and we didn't look back. But what a finish for the Lions.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we're going to have Coach Shoup or not.
I doubt it. 9th time to state, guys. 5th time in the championship game.
You have to win one. We need one.
Well, this shirt's going to be smelling pretty good by the time we get done tomorrow.
Well, I got to tell you what, Mike. I got away with washing mine, so you can wash it.
No way. No way.
Just so you know, I'm wearing a different shirt already, so I know what shirt I'm wearing. So.
Not in my house.
So, I think, are we done here, guys?
We're done.
So, for myself,
It's getting rhythm right.
for myself, Scott Osherman.
And Mike Perry.
Dale H. Good night. Thanks for having us at your home.
We'll be back for the championship tomorrow.